Have you ever wanted to enter a water park but not an abandoned one? Want to know what you can do to survive? Fear not, because in this episode of the Backrooms Documentaries, I'll be explaining level 58 of the Backrooms. This level is very agricultural despite its appearance. Without further ado, enjoy this episode. Level 58 of the Backrooms, also known as Water Wonder, has a survival difficulty of Class 2, Unsafe, Secure, Low Entity Count. Level 58 overall is an abandoned water park with destroyed walls, floors, and other features exclusive to the place. This level is split into 4 unique and distinct areas, and I'll explain them all. This is the name given to the first area of level 58. Everyone who enters level 58 will enter the same room in the exact area. Everything in the water parks are damaged, the slides, the pools without water, the walls, and everything. So, the pools are shallow, accompanied by beige-colored walls and floors of the pools. The windows are like the ones in level 4, as they display a bright white void, while some of them are actually instances of Entity 2. The pools have nature-themed objects around them, like trees, plants, rocks, and more. However, the plants and the grass around the pools are blue instead of green. The trees produce a unique fruit, aside from the fact that the trees are fake, but I'll get back to the fruit later on. There are smooth concrete paths that lead to various areas, including the damaged slides, spectator areas, and even another area in level 58 called the corridors. The corridors are, well, a series of corridors. These corridors are dark, slightly damaged, and windows are common yet again. The walls are made of gray concrete, and ceiling lights aren't common, which explains the darkness. The ceiling is made of white tiles, and the floor is made of metal, and they make a lot of noise when walked on. This can be very dangerous due to the fact that they can grab the attention of hostile entities. The different types of objects and furniture you can find in the corridors are lamps, storage crates, step ladders, boards, pipes, and pallets. The corridors connect to every other area in level 58. The cafes are rooms in level 58 consisting of abandoned and demolished restaurants. This looks bad, but they contain a lot of food, almond water, and other resources, and the best part is that the food is safe to eat. Similar to the corridors, these areas are dark, so light sources of your own are necessary to use to see. You can enter the cafes from the corridors by finding a wooden door with 2 glass panels. You can find an unlocked till, which are those drawers from cash registers. In these tills, you can find notes and coins that are all from reality, but from different eras. You can find 1 or 2 vending machines depending on which cafe you're in. It's a random chance. All of the following consumables are in these vending machines: almond water, crisps of unknown brands, greasy marshmallows, and warp berries. They randomly restock every now and then, with the maximum time being 1 week. The BNTG was curious on how the vending machines work in level 58, and when they looked what was inside, they found absolutely nothing. The cafes have blue and gray concrete walls, along with withered tiled or concrete floors. Vines are also common, creating hazards when it comes to tripping over them. The storerooms are the 4th and final area of level 58. They're actually the most common types of rooms you will ever come across. They take the form of large concrete rooms with fluorescent lights with nearly the same buzzing as those of level 0. Sometimes the lights can turn off, and the place can be extremely dark. Eventually, they will turn back on. Shelves, racks, and other storage stuff can be found in the storerooms, like storage crates and boxes. Inside the crates, you can find almond water, greasy marshmallows, Lucky You milk, and other unbranded consumables. One member of the BNTG managed to find level 58's level key in one of those crates, so that's nice. Whatever you do, do not open a crate with the number 1 on it, painted in red. Once you do, you will instantly be sucked into it like a black hole. You will live, but you will be in level 1. Another outpost in the level uses other miscellaneous objects like mattresses, toilet bowls, and more that can be found in this area as well. Tegan fruit is a common fruit only found in level 58. They resemble blackberries, along with having a plastic-looking texture, and they are the size of an average lemon, although they look like purple grapes. If you were to slice a tegan fruit in half, you will see that the inside is yellow. They're safe to consume. and they are also soft to bite as well. They grow from tegan trees, which are trees only found in the water parks. Eating one will provide healthy benefits as they have many minerals including iron, vitamin C and vitamin D, calcium, and magnesium. They do, however, decrease levels of zinc in your body. Eating one will also make your skin have a plastic-like texture and your skin will appear doll-like. This is actually a good thing as plastic parts makes the skin more durable, giving you an advantage in combat. The dull skin part prevents you from aging a little bit. They have 4 stages in the growing process. You can pause the video to read about each stage. Level 58 has been known to have smilers, dullers, and windows. There has been a single report of an encounter with a wretch, however, so that's new. There are 2 bases in level 58. BNTG Base Fruit Tegan Fair Trade is an outpost of 50 members that made a whole empire-like base. Although it was small, it had everything they needed. They found this level as a good place to get more resources, especially those sweet Tegan fruits. Everything that they had was once a cafe, everything they had was one cafe, a storeroom that they call Storage Facility 058-1, a Tegan fruit farm, and a bunk room. The tribe of Tegan is the second base in level 58. This is also an outpost of 50 members, and they live in one of the many water parks in level 58. They share great relations with the BNTG, although they don't know anything about them. They set this base up because they need to get as much almond water and Tegan fruit as they can get their hands on. They have caveman-like behavior primarily because they entered the Backrooms and level 58 ages ago. They only believe in magic and, of course, Tegan, and nothing else. No science, no technology, no, nothing else. They speak in their earlier ages of English, which is far different from the current form of English we speak today. They believed in a godlike being named Tegan, who they think is responsible for all of the Tegan fruit that has been planted and grown in level 58. They set up their base in the water parks to protect themselves from entities. To enter level 58, you can no-clip into a red pipe made of plastic in level 37. You can also open any door no matter what level you're in, only using the level key that connects to level 58. This, however, does not go for every key, only for level 58. Ripping an advertisement flyer called Waterworld in level 9 will teleport you here. Finally, you can enter level 58 by going through a multicolored slide in level 0, but this way to enter is a theory for now. 2 exits, no-clip into a black water slide to enter level 58.1, although it's very dangerous there. Open a supply crate with the red number 1 to be sent to level 1. Finally, you can no-clip into exposed piping in the corridors area, and you will enter a BNTG office space EL3A, which is an outpost in level 2. In summary, level 58 is an abandoned water park with 4 unique areas, fruits that alter the human body in positive ways, and an ancient civilized place that believed in magic and a godlike being. The next episode will talk about an enigmatic level called the End of the Redacted World. Until then, I will see you in the next episode.